Hello, my name is SEONGJIN Jung. I will giving presentation. Presentation topic is effects of posterior pelvic tilt exercise on hip joint muscle activity and strength in 20 collegiate students. Contents. Pelvic deformity. Pelvic deformities typically include an anterior and posterior tilt. Anterior tilt occurs due to the pulse couple between the hip flexors and the erector spine muscle, while posterior tilt occurs due to the pulse coupled between the hip extensors and abdominal muscle. Anterior tilt contributes to an increase in lumbar lordosis, whereas posterior tilt decreases lumbar lordosis by flexing the lumbar spine. Necessity of the study. Number 1, posture correction. Number 2, strength improvement. Number 3, intervention method. Study participants. This study selected 18 past years students from Busan B University. As participants, the subjects were individuals who had not engaged in strength training for the past 6 months and were able to follow the researchers' instruction during the exercises. Before the experiments, the participants were informed of the study purpose and method, and they voluntarily agreed to participate. The general characteristics of the participants are shown in Table 1. Measurement method. This study used the smart camera tension sensor. This photo is a smart camera tension sensor. Second measurement method, the surface EMG device. This photo is a EMG device. Exercise method. In this study, 18 participants were divided into 2 groups of 9 based on the exercise method. The first experimental group performed backward rocking, while the second experimental group performed sitting hip flexion. Backward rocking exercise group. This photo is a reference photo. Second, sitting hip flexion exercise group. This photo is reference photo. Result. Table 1 is backward rocking group result. Significant increase in muscle activity after the intervention could be observed in the rectus femoris. Muscle activity also increased post-intervention could be observed in the erector spine. Muscle activity decreased after the intervention could be observed in rectus abdominis and gluteus maximus. Table 2 is muscle activities of the sitting hip flexion group. Significant decrease in muscle activity after the intervention could be observed in gluteus maximus. Muscle activity increased post-intervention could be observed in rectus femoris and erector spine. Muscle activity decreased after the intervention could be observed in rectus abdominis and gluteus maximus. Table 3. Strength of the hip flexion movement each group. This table is comparison of pre and post intervention hip flexion strength measurement. Strength measure using the camera device. Significant decrease in strength could be observed in the sitting hip flexion group. Table 4. Comparison of the activities and strengths between the group. No significant difference in muscle activities across the groups could be observed. Significant difference observed in hip flexion strength. Discussion. Comparison to previous research, earlier studies showed hip extension increased gluteus maximus activation. Our findings suggest reduced engagement during hip flexion. Limitation. First, small sample size. 2. Participants who are not diverse. 3. Short-term intervention. Conclusion. Backward rocking exercise effectively strengthens the rectus femoris and erector spine. Sitting hip flexion exercise reduces gluteus maximus activity but strengthens the rectus abdominis. The exercise's direct impact on posterior pelvic tilt is inconclusive. Future research with larger samples and biomechanical analysis is needed. Thank you.